Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plami and welcome to the second part of my reaction to BTS's new album Map of the Soul 7. The songs that I'm going to be reacting to in this video are going to be On featuring Sia, which is the rap line song, 0 O'Clock, which is a vocal line song, Inner Child, which is a V solo song, Friends, which is a V and Jimin song, and Moon, which is Jin's solo. Again, we're gonna be listening to On, but this time it's gonna be the version featuring Sia, who I have no idea who she is. But hey, I wanna see how her version of the song compares to the proper title track song, cause I've done that for every single title track in which they've collaborated with somebody, like with Nicki Minaj. Her version wasn't bad. It was mostly cringy, but it still wasn't bad. But it felt a bit tacked on onto Idol because it was at the end. Halsey, was that her name? In Boy With Love was much better incorporated, I'd say. The best incorporated out of probably all these three. Because she was actually featured even in the music video. And her version, even though I don't hate it, I'd still rather listen to the YouTube version, which kind of features her vocals less obviously. You barely hear that it's her. So I'm curious where this one is going to fall, so I guess let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. I personally wish BTS would stop with the stupid collaboration. If they collaborate with somebody, collaborate with K-pop artists, not with just random people who I have never heard before you decided to do a collaboration with. Oh my god, that didn't sound that good at all. Oh my god, no, oh my god. I'm gonna try not to be offensive, but it's gonna be really hard. Or at least, should I say, not to hate on her, cause wow, that was bad. Wait a minute, He should have just said, I don't give a fuck. Oh my god. She sounds... you know, I'm gonna say it after. Well, that was a letdown. It was... can even this be considered a feature? Like, all she did was sing the chorus, or post-chorus, or whatever it is, like that one line, several times, and that was it. I don't think that's even a feature, so it's a bit of a letdown for a collaboration. But... I really hope people won't hate me for what I'm about to say, but she sounds like any fan who tries to sing along to a BTS song. That's how bad she sounds to me, at least. She sounds fake, not fake, she just sounds bad. I think it's just that her voice doesn't fit the song, but that's just how it comes off. It sounds so fake, and I mean, I don't think the word I'm going for is fake, but at least in my language, that's the word we use. Like, it sounds bad. It just sounds terrible. And as I said, it sounds like me when I try to sing along to a BTS song. Or to... yeah, pretty much that. It just doesn't fit at all with the song. Her voice stands out in a really bad way. The rest are harmonizing, and thanks to autotune, they've managed to make it sound like one voice. And her just doesn't. So yeah, this one is definitely on the bottom list of collaborations, because at least Nicki Minaj's felt tacked on, but it wasn't bad. This one both feels tacked on, because she's barely in the song, and it sounds bad. I guess let's move on to the next song of this video, that being which is a rap line song, which I'm really excited about, because the last rap line only song in a BTS album was from Tear, and the song was Tear, and that song is really good, so I'm hoping this one is gonna be just as good, but who knows. So yeah, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Is this going to be Deng Part 2? I'm happy to see the rap line actually rap again, because this is rapping, not whatever they were doing in Louder Than Bombs. In Louder Than Bombs they were just talking. This is rapping. For this one exclusively, I'm gonna react to it again. Because rap songs are harder to get into only on one listen. There are some very interesting sound choices, or should I say voice inflection choices in this one, that are honestly borderline annoying. But I'm gonna save how I feel about them properly for the second reaction, because I definitely don't think it's as good as Tier, but I'm not sure how good it is. Okay, let's get into it again in 3, 2, 1. I really like the instrumental. At least these sounds from the instrumental. Not the trap beat. The trap beat is kind of annoying. Sugar's verse definitely I like, but he's also my bias, so of course I'm gonna like it. Even RM's verse I like. But that's kind of because I already like both of them as rappers. Personally, J-Hope, I don't like much as a rapper. Neither his delivery, or his style, or his attitude for rapping, I really like. He's just way too happy for a rapper. I know that might sound stupid, but that's how I feel. Yeah, I don't think I'm really loving this one. It feels way too much like a mess. And it's honestly more annoying than it is good rapping. I don't know. Like, for example, that line, I hum, it's kind of annoying. I'm honestly disappointed at this one. I like this part of the background noise, excluding the stupid trap beat, which is annoying. I love the bullets sound they're using in the background, or hitting noise, or whatever it is. But the trap beat is just annoying. I don't really like trap, and it's just annoying. Like, who likes music just to listen to the stupid instrumental? especially when it's just your headphones or whatever you're using to listen to the music vibrating super powerful. Because I actually have I don't know what's the word for the things. I got the word. It's speakers. I have speakers for my PC, and they have a certain thing that amplifies the bass. And these kind of songs are perfect for that, but I don't like hearing that thing vibrate like that, so it's kind of annoying. I really hate this sharp beat. And yeah, just I'm disappointed with this song. It sounds too much like a mess. It's more annoying than satisfying. It just doesn't sound good to me. Personally, I'm gonna give this one a very disappointing 6.7 out of 10. While objectively, I'm gonna give it only a 7 out of 10, not much more than that. It's just not a good song. It's not at all. Sugar's verse in honestly the only tolerable part, but that is, I guess, because I'm Sugar biased. So there's that. I don't know. But that's how I feel about this one. I'm really disappointed that I didn't like it. But it just doesn't sound good. So now let's get into 0 O'Clock, which is a vocal line song, and I'm not gonna be surprised if I actually end up liking this one. So yeah, let's get into it in 3, 2, So, as I expected, I actually enjoyed this one. I'd say it's about on par with Louder Than Bombs, but I think Zero O'Clock is overall the better song. Because, for example, as I said when I reacted to Louder Than Bombs, uh, the song is only really good during the chorus. The rest is very hit or miss, mostly miss for me, but the chorus is really good. For this one, the chorus is not as good, but overall the song is better than that one. And yeah, the vocals were great in this one. The autotune, I guess, there wasn't any noticeable part of the song that really annoyed me. So yeah, this one it was pretty good. Compared to the Rattling song, like, why was that so bad? And maybe I need more listens with that one, but I'm so disappointed. But yeah, this one personally, it's going to be an 8.8 out of 10. While objectively, I guess it's going to be 9.8 out of 10. Because as I said, it's overall a better song, but because it's overall better song, it lacks that one moment which really elevates the song to a 10 out of 10. So it's gonna be only a 9.8. So yeah, let's continue with this solo song, Inner Child. Let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. I love how much guitar they're featuring in these songs. Ooh, I love the way that sounded. This part here again has these interesting inflections that they're doing with their singing. I really like this "We Gon' Change" part though. And I think out of the 3 solos that I've reacted to so far, like this one is the third. This one is the most Americanized by far. And before anybody attacks me, and probably I should have said this earlier, but just because I'm saying Americanized, I'm not necessarily meaning it in a bad way. For me, I would prefer if it wasn't, but I also don't hate it specifically because it's Americanized. I swear, in this song there's some vocals by Jungkook or Jimin. I don't believe it's only V. Okay. I still think Jimin's filter is the best solo so far, but I think this one might be my favorite. Specifically because the chorus part, We Gon' Change, I just like the vibe that it gives off. It's, I don't know how to put it, I just love the vibe that it's giving off. And specifically that part of the song really sounds Americanized. And I actually like it in this case, because of the vibe it's giving me off. The singing is great, like I don't really have anything to say about that. So yeah, personally I'm gonna give this one an 8.6 out of 10. Objectively it's going to be a 9.2. But yeah, honestly, I just don't have much to say about these songs at this point, probably because I've already reacted to like 10 songs, so I'm kind of tired. But also because there isn't much to talk about. The songs are not that complicated, I guess. Like, they don't give off anything I can comment on that much. Like, I could keep saying for the songs that the vocals are great or the rapping is great, but that's just generic commentary, nothing really special. But it wasn't bad. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna leave it at this, so let's continue with Jimin and V's Friends. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, I got the feeling that I was thinking of during the last song. This song sounds like Disney songs. Tell me I'm wrong, honestly. They wouldn't feel really out of place with your usual Disney songs. Okay, I'm liking this one actually. I would love to see a performance of this song. It's probably gonna be really fun. Shout out to Dreamcatcher. I'm gonna be reacting to their album probably not tomorrow, but the day after that. It's just too many releases this month that I cannot keep up. I love how happy this song is. You can feel it in the lyrics and the rhythm and everything. Though I gotta say, the song is a bit cheesy. I get like it's about friendship and everything, but it's just a bit cheesy for me. I guess I'm more of an edgy kind of person. I prefer edgy and angsty shit rather than this. Okay, this one I actually enjoyed from the get-go. There wasn't anything that stand out about it though. It's not as forgettable as Map of the Soul Persona, but it's also not as memorable as other songs on this album. So yeah, again, I don't have really much to say about the song. It sounded very much like a Disney song, which I already said. And actually, that has been the case for a while now, because I also said that TXT's Runaway sounded like a Disney song. And now BTS's music sounds like that too. But in general, it just sounds Americanized. Like, these songs won't feel out of place if you put them to beside R5, 5 Seconds of Summer, or other groups like that. Like, they feel very much in line with those. And personally, I don't like that fact because I like that BTS was unique both for a K-pop group and for a group in general. But now they've become just like everybody else, to be honest. And especially because I became a fan specifically because they were so unique. It's really something, it kind of sometimes makes me really angry. And that's why sometimes I feel like they've sold out. Which, if you disagree, that's fine, that's just how I feel. But it just feels like sometimes they've sold out because now they're more popular because they're doing this kind of music. But when I first got into them, I feel like they liked being unique, they liked standing out from the rest. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into this too much. So yeah, personally, I'm gonna give this song an 8.6 out of 10. Objectively, it's going to be an 8.8 out of 10. Because even though it's pretty good, I feel like even most fans will say that it's not as memorable as even Louder Than Bombs, or especially the title track. So yeah, let's get into BTS's Jin Moon in 3, 2, 1. I gotta say though, the solos in this album don't sound as good as the ones from the last. From Love Yourself series. I actually really like those from the Love Yourself series. These ones feel too Americanized and very Disney-like for me. They're not bad, they're definitely not bad, but I don't like them because they're so Americanized. Because the reason I got into K-pop was because I was sick of that kind of music. So to see the biggest K-pop group doing that kind of music is just disheartening and disappointing. Again with the guitars, I like it. And actually Jin's solo song from the last series was my favorite out of the solos. Or at least on par with Suga. I like that this one is more fast-paced, even though it's still the vocalist doing it. Because the other ones are a bit too slow for my taste. I'd say this one is again the best one out of the solos. This song reminds me of something. Like that woo part in the background reminds me of something so much. Okay, I definitely really like this one. I'll definitely be listening to this solo. The rest, probably not so much, but this one I definitely like. Okay. Honestly, this one again surprised me by how much I actually ended up liking it. It feels a bit bland, just as the rest, and it's not as memorable as his last solo, but it's definitely the best one out of the four, by far I'd say. I'd say I like it the most because it's more fast-paced than the rest, because if you've been subscribed to my channel, you know that I'm not a huge fan of slow songs. The song has to be very special and have something really interesting going for it for me to like it, that it's slow, despite it being slow. So yeah, I like this one because it's more fast-paced, but it's still a vocal song. It's pretty good. His vocals are really good. Personally, I'm gonna give this one a 9.4 out of 10 because I really liked it and it's the best one of the solos. Objectively, I'm gonna give it again a 9.8 out of 10 because it just doesn't feel like a 10 out of 10. It has it feels a bit bland at some places, and it just feels too more like it's just too Americanized. I feel, I don't know. I think that's why these songs feel bland, because they feel very American. They don't sound like K-pop songs and definitely don't sound like BTS songs. I think at this point BTS has lost their sound. Like, in that regard, I'd say this album, because of that, it's even worse than Persona, because at least Boy With Love sounds like a K-pop song. I don't think On sounds like a K-pop song at all, and even this album sounds less like a K-pop song than Persona. But at least in some regards, this one is better because the songs are not forgettable. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though I was kind of critical of it, and even though I was kind of being phoning it in during the end of these reactions. And if you did end up enjoying this video, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the list in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories. Because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer, and also I have a blog in which I review and share my thoughts on anime, cartoons, movies, TV shows, like anything like that. And from time to time I do some K-pop articles. So if you're interested, you can check that out too. The link is also in the description. And if you enjoy my blog, enjoy my stories, or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar, where you can pledge your support and help keep me doing those things. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video. So